back. Rico Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell notification is on, everybody. We're going live every single day. We're pulling up for your guys' bags. We're doing spaces. We're going live. We're talking about projects. We're, sustaining this crazy market, everybody. It's wild right now. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate you guys pulling up. I mean, it's a wild one, right? It's a crazy, crazy market right now. We definitely have an interesting market on our hands, everybody. That's just saying the least right now. I mean, it's gone lower than we expected. I think my camera's acting up with this auto stuff. That's all right. Who cares about that, right? This whole little compensation thing. For some reason, it's looking like a whole different color today. Yeah, the markets are looking bloody. Man, that's one way of putting it. What's up, everybody? Vec for Life, XPX2, Blazer, Mr. Mo, Psychedelic Angel, Darren. I mean, the market's gone lower than even I thought, everybody. We still had that backup low part, the old prior resistance becoming future resist, or prior resistance becoming future support, which is something most people don't want to talk about, like Bitcoin pulling back to that area. But I guess we have to address it. We're just going to have to rip the Band-Aid off and look at it, everybody. That's just what it is. Would you just look at it? So that's what we're looking at, everybody. What's interesting enough is, although people feel a little bit more shakier today, we did that over here. This is a 4-hour chart, where we came all the way down to like 78,000. We went right back up to like 94,000, came right back down. And now this has just been this range that we've been trading in, right? On the 4-hour chart, we're back underneath the 50 moving average, which is bearish, everybody. On the daily chart, we are underneath the 50 moving average, which is bearish, everybody. And, bearish for how long is the question. Thank you, bro, XPX. No, man, it's all good. Thank you for being part of the fam. Accumulate that XPX, accumulate the FEG token. We're seeing crazy prices on even FEG token, everybody. Nobody is bobbing and weaving this situation, okay? Nobody is, nobody's, the best thing you can do is probably go clean your pool, go do something that you're supposed to do around the house that you've been putting off, or just relax, go get yourself a book and stuff. I got myself a book. I've been crushing some pages. Yeah, Saphir, you know what's up. That's why I love you, bro. Me and Saphir, we know what's up, right? So I appreciate you guys pulling up. Yeah, definitely, we're being tested, everybody. Nobody's being able to, move out of this. Everything is on sale right now. What's wild is we were just in some scenarios like this. And, again, the people who took advantage of it always do really good. I'm waiting on the sidelines. I'm going to accumulate more XPX. Rico the Chico, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I see Toasty Sheep Nuts. I see, the Arrow Bud community pulling up. See everybody pulling up, man. Welcome home, man. This is your home away from home, because this is what we got to do. We got to keep each other in check. This is the honest truth, everybody. Even if Bitcoin came down to the 73,000, you would have to still be as bullish as you were up here. You can't not lose your conviction in where we're at right now. You just can't, everybody. You're not in that state of mind. You're not in that area. That's not what's going on. This is a true shakeout before the breakout. And it's testing everybody, right? We were consolidating in a very nice box where we all felt super comfortable. Even myself, I loved being up there. We were all just chilling all together, just having a great old time in this range up here when we were trading like that. Oops. When we were trading in this range, everybody was really, really comfortable, right? Now, unfortunately, we've broken out of that range, but we're down here now, right around 82,000. We've came even lower than that before, all the way to 78,000, rallied right back up into that range. But we're going to have to wait till we break back above that 50 moving average. When Bitcoin's above this 50 moving average, look how it trades, right? It just trades really nice when it's above the 50 moving average. When it gets underneath the 50 moving average, it starts to act up quite a bit, everybody. And we got to just kind of like roll with it, honestly. I have helping my mom out in the garden, and the last day she got sick. Yep. See, helping moms out in the garden, that's amazing. And all up, all right, with dad. to let her sleep, distractions, to do everyday stuff. This is a perfect time, and I'm sending you guys much love, Psychedelic Angel. I love having you in this community. I love what you're doing for your family. I mean, you're an amazing daughter, an amazing investor. I mean, and really a friend of XPX all the way, right? I mean, you've been there with us already for month after month. We DCA, we stay positive in our chat. That's what XPX really has. We have substance that people can use. So, that's very bullish, right? We got people starting to use the bill payments, which, obviously people are obviously paying bills right now. That's what people are doing, right? So this is a kind of a taste of why XPX is so powerful, because a lot of projects that are going to be, I got some dry powder. If I go down in the 70s, nice. Okay. XPX community is pure positive and love. Yeah. And like I'm saying, like right now is a perfect example of XPX's powers, because we're still having something, create something in the back end that's collecting revenue for us to be able to have even dry powder ourselves to facilitate the buybacks and burns, everybody. And that's what we're doing right now. XPX, whether the markets are going up and down, our chart's going up and down, Feg Token is still paying their servers with XPX Pay, everybody. I see it, right? So people are still transacting with XPX Pay. So that's the thing about XPX that, we did the hard part first, and we're seeing some of that, yield of doing the hard part first, right? Because we have all this stuff built, because people are hurting in the market, and usually when people are hurting in the market, they just take care of some things that they got to take care of, which is fine. Just make sure that you don't miss out. That's the only thing I can tell you is they do this every bull run, everybody, where they're going to shake you. I mean, they're going to shake everybody completely out. We are still on track for this. You're telling me that out of all the other times, now this time, the most bullish time, we're going to only go up this high in the green and then not come back into the blue. And that chart wouldn't even make sense, everybody. It's almost irritating how little sense that chart would make. Like, they do this every time, everybody. They do this every single time. And it's like, I understand, because, I could feel it in the market, where even myself, it's like, even though I know they do this every freaking time, right? It's like, because you see everybody else reacting to it, you almost want to react to it, right? Unfortunately, right? And but at the end of the day, that's what's nice. I'm gonna take care of some stuff. That's what's nice. Catch up on some sleep and take care of some stuff right now while we're building on the back end, while times are just going slow or whatever. But we know exactly where we're at, everybody. We know exactly where we're at. We're missing some of this. And we've done some of it, right? We've done this where we break out. We're consolidating right here. We did this breakout right here. This is the first correction. We haven't even done the second correction, everybody. We're in our first correction. We haven't even done this one yet. We gotta go up there. We have not done the banana zone. Okay. You have not, it hasn't happened yet. Has not happened yet. And what's interesting too is, like, even this right here, like, this doesn't even make sense, where like this thing is basically just gonna, out of all the other times, it's gonna go like this and it's gonna trade down here this whole time now. That doesn't even make sense. It's never done that. So I'm not telling you what it's gonna do. I'm not this magical guru or something like that. I'm one of you guys that's just noticed that every other time this thing's done this, every other time, everybody, every other time, without failure. My bad. Without failure. Why? Let's put it on the screen over here. I don't know. Let's move it over here. Without failure, it goes into these ranges, not because I said so. Forget what I'm saying. Who cares what Rico's saying? I'm saying that it does this, okay? Not because I'm saying so, but because it has done this before. But you gotta go through the motions. Don't have me for saying this, but we could be down for another 2 to 3 weeks. Global liquidity is down. We could be down for a little bit. It's okay. This is like a perfect time. Like I'm saying, get the rocks that somehow fell into your pool out the pool. Get all those big palm tree leaves that fall in there for whatever reason. Get some things done that, usually you don't have too much time to do, because there is some downtime, everybody. Downtime on the chart, but also some downtime for you to not have to worry about too much. If you're set to go, you're good. You're good. This happens no matter what. Something up in here, something up there belongs to us. And when this comes up here, so does everything else. So does your ETH. So does your XRP. So does your BNB. So does your Solana. So does your Cardano. And it's going to be higher than ever before. That's what's interesting about this time. That it is when it does do this. And we haven't even had the alts, even though some of them have broken their all-time highs, and they have, one could say, performed really well, kind of surprising everybody. It's not over. It's not even close to being over. We've just gone through this shakeout. It's crazy how we have to be we have to be willing to even stare at that and know that we're still okay. You have to understand that even down at the 72 range, this is still a bullish chart. That's what I know a lot of people don't want me to say. It's something that it doesn't even taste good when I'm saying it, as far as, coming down to 72,000. But realistically, you have to be able to see that and be like, okay, well, that's a huge opportunity for, like, if you're part of FEG token, if you're part of XPX, to, accumulate staking rewards. Being up here is better. We're already trading in this range. This is a range that we're trading. We want to break here and go higher back into over the 100s. But, there is volume down here. There is a volume gap down here. And we need to see Bitcoin push up hard. Otherwise, we can all be, feeling all mad and stuff, right? Because it could bounce off of this prior resistance and stuff becoming a future support, because it does that a lot, everybody. I mean, it's crazy how it does that even in DeFi or even on stocks. It doesn't not matter. It's like somehow price is attracted to that sometimes. And if you can stay, ready for these moments, you'll really get to reap the benefits of this thing. So on the daily chart, let's put some indicators on here. The room is filling up really quick. I appreciate you guys chat. Everybody pulling up really strong, especially right now. I know there's a lot of communities out there that need it, probably questioning a lot of stuff. I know the XPX community is good. We're going to see people and the chart fluctuate, everybody, especially when FEG token pulls back, because we're associated to that pull. So it's going to do things automatically. That's how our smart contracts work. But what's nice is when that goes back up, you'll see buys come right back in as well. So you guys don't want to miss out. Too many milestones for us to go to zero. Way too many, man. Like I'm saying, it's a perfect time to get some spring cleaning done way early. Do something else. Go with the flow of this, and let's layer this up. Let's put an indicator on here just to show you guys what's going on. Shout out to Blunt. Shout out to Mikey. I see you pulling up, bro. So, on the daily chart, if we were using Blunt House technical analysis indicator from a while ago, and we got it afterwards, everybody. Right here, it told us to sell right here at 98,000. So get out. Get out. And we have not got a buy signal yet. So it's showing you the truth, everybody. And we have to wait for our indicators again, right? On the 4-hour chart, we've been had a sell signal for a while. We see when we get the buy signal, we rallied up to this top range, the sell signal, back down to this lower range, this volume profile. We can see it right here. And prices, attracted to this price control right here where all this volume is at. And you'll see it trade and go above it and underneath it. No buy signal yet on the 4-hour chart. Now, this one just printed. We'll be waiting a while, but let's layer this chart up a little bit more, and we can see more consolidation in the same area that we've actually been, where price can actually come right back up to around 88,000. So there's some ranges to trade here for those who want to trade. I honestly, everybody, I would just cool it. I would just chill, DCA, and I wouldn't try to go too crazy on this right now, because there's so many emotions that, these emotions kind of move these markets a little bit, right? So even on the hour chart, we still don't got a buy signal to curl this thing up, so, the markets are bearish. I'm sure there's tons of spaces with a lot of people that have been overly exposed and are not holding FEG token, that are not holding XPX and not receiving staking rewards, that are probably saying, hey, what the heck's going on, everybody? What are we going to do, right? Because this is where utility really shines, everybody. This is really where utility plays really start to show off, is in the hard times, everybody. So Agreed. Too much volatility to trade and too much emotion. I mean, that volatility is through the roof, which volatility is good, right? We got a lot of volume. It's in the word, it's hidden in there. But it's just like, when you start to have a gazillion spaces, everybody's crying. You're looking for your nice daily long signal, everybody. So look at how nice the ranges are sometimes on a daily long signal, right? Now you can have some short ones as well, like in, out, back in and right back out, everybody, and then out. And if you listen to this thing, you get to eventually have these runs where you'll have a decent run. I think our next run will be a long run. It'll also be right around the same time when we get back trading above the 50 moving average, because when Bitcoin's above the 50 moving average, look at how this thing's trading very bullish. We've been breaking underneath it, back above it, and now we've just been underneath it. That's why it's red right now. This 50 moving average is green when we're above it, and it's red when we're underneath it. And boy, ladies and gentlemen, are we underneath it. And the thousands in attendance. We got nice. Shout out to Janice. She was onboarded last night, LFG. Welcome, Janice, to the fam. She got that FEG token. What is she holding? What'd you get to? What did Janice load up on? Okay, nice. Happy birthday. There's a birthday out there. Sofanda. Let me see. Sofanda. Okay, there you guys go. There's a birthday. Everybody give her a happy birthday right there. So we're trading in some ugly ranges. We haven't got our daily candle to say, hey, we're gonna go long, everybody. You guys are laughing. I don't know if you guys are trolling me right now or what, but let's wait. Usually when this, what's interesting is usually when we get the long signal, especially like a nice 4-hour long signal, there'll be some news to go with it. So, with all this bearish stuff that's been going on look how red this is. Look how red this is, everybody. How can we fix it? Everybody? Look at PayPal climbed all the way to right underneath everybody's nose. PayPal's now at number 76. It was above the 100s, and then PayPal right back underneath top 100s, everybody. Don't sleep on XPX, everybody. There's who else is right next to them? There is a market for this, everybody. XPX, understand this. We are this is where we belong, everybody. You see this $740 million market cap. You know how happy you would be, Feg for life? You know how happy you would be, Saphir, Mikey? You know how happy you guys would be? And what's interesting is that there is a market for this payment infrastructure up here, everybody. And I was scrolling. I saw PayPal just out the corner of my eye, right through the shades. Like, whoop, wait a minute. Now they're back. Top 100 cryptos. Look at Nexo and all these. This is when these utility plays kind of come out. What is going to be pumping? The cash and payment services, Flow, Neo. It's, oh my God, it's so beautiful, everybody. Oh my. I love when I see this, because this is the writing on the wall for everybody. This is a family-friendly chat. It sure is. It definitely takes some left turns. I will say that. It definitely does take some left turns at sometimes. Some vicious Tokyo drift type turns sometimes. But, we love you, so we're going to rock with you no matter what. We're going to have some fun. But this is a sign, everybody. This is how early you are. PayPal used to hate crypto. PayPal's now ranked number 76, everybody. And nobody's really just after them, which is so irritating except us, right? But that's okay. Fine. That's our task. And you know what? There's room, right? Just like there's Coca-Cola, there's Pepsi, there's Mountain Dew, there's all these things. There's room up here, everybody. I hope you guys really identify that. That's really what we're about, everybody. And it's not saturated. There's space for us. Oh my God, is there space? Is there space to go into the hundreds of millions? Okay, let's keep the show going. We got 321 people live with us. We're seeing BNB plays get hot. We're seeing ETH plays get hot. Solana definitely taking a pull back. Man, I had to close some trades. I'm trying to catch a nice long on Solana, but the whole market's just down. It's so choppy right now. Oh, it's so choppy. You might as well just Forget about it, everybody. You look at this. Look at underneath this 50 moving average. You see this red line right here going down? Even though there's buy signals, really, these buy signals, you want to be careful for these when you're trading underneath the 50. One of these buy signals are nice and sexy when you get above, when it's taking you above the 50 moving average. These get a lot better. But when it's underneath it, it's terrible. It's rough. It's a rough scenario. And Solana's been squeezed in the market, right? Yes, you did call the dump, man. I wish, what's nice is that I got some, I'm going to load up some more XPX and stuff because I've been moving my SUI little by little. I had a decent little bag of SUI and I want to, I see what you did right there. Faggot. About it. Nice. Forget about it. There you guys go. I get it. You get it. Oh my God. Let's go. XPX cheap right now. It's super cheap, man. The whole smart DeFi is on sale right now. Everybody's on sale. It's nobody's being able to bob and weave the blows that are swinging right now. Nobody. I mean, honestly, everybody. It's just even the actual Solana itself is taking a hit. It's gone lower than I thought, everybody. I thought 132 was going to be as low as it can go. How low can it go? Let's see if we can add some color to this. I don't know why it's acting like this. Let's see what it looks like this, everybody. Makes me even more pale. All right. Sure. All right. I don't know why. And, the settings on cameras, I'm not going to even go into that right now. But I thought 132 would have been around the area we held on to. And I'm going to show you guys why on Solana. And it just goes to show you that the market's just being rocked. The market is being rocked. What are we going to do? Here goes this section we're at again. So should we be that worried? Technically, no. We had 132. This was the last powerful trade. I actually traded this one on the last one. And I've been trying to find that one again. But really, we got to wait for this 50 moving average to come down and do a dance with us and then crossing over that 50 moving average that we really get to have some fun into some trades. So this is exactly the same section where we actually have a support line on 133 where we've been finding long positions on Sol from 132, but it's gone lower than what I thought, everybody. It's down to 129 now. Hope it doesn't crash. What do you mean you hope it doesn't? 127. I got in at 127. Man, that's nice. You're good. I mean, you're good. You're looking good. You got in at 127. That's a great entry. I was thinking I had to close a couple of trades, everybody. That's where I said, you know what? It's time to clean the pool. It's time to do some other stuff. It's time to, I don't know, read the book that I got from Amazon, crush some pages, let the markets do what they're going to do. Let it find some consolidation. We're still in a downtrend. And we're barely, trying to hold on to some support levels. So if it's 129, if it's going to be 130, what's interesting enough, it's where we've been before. It's not pretty, actually, either. We see all this right here. None of this section is pretty. Look at all these wicks really low to 112. Look at this ugly wick down to 110. Right here, 121. And those are liquidation modes. That's when the market makers go and snatch some liquidity up, So you don't want to be getting caught up in this snatching up liquidity thing before they rally this up, right? Do you think GameStop will buy and hold Bitcoin since Trump approved the Bitcoin reserve? I don't know. I haven't. If they do you think that will start a big chain reaction? That corporation? I think we've already started a chain reaction as far as MicroStrategy is helping out with that, right? I mean, MicroStrategy is showing everybody we're having crypto projects have a crypto reserve and stuff, which technically XPX already had, because people are off ramping cryptocurrency. So we kind of front run that as well, to be honest with you guys. We got to really, we have an amazing tool at our hands that if XPX continues to grow, and we will, right, is that we've already been doing the crypto reserve, because when people off-ramp their crypto, what are they off-ramping, right? They're off-ramping cryptocurrency. So XPX is long since the first utility was released last year has already started its own crypto reserve, which holds, XRP, BNB, Solana, USDT, It holds XLM. It holds, it's been collecting since November of last year, everybody. So since September as well. So shout out to everybody that's been, pulling up nonstop. This is what we've been building together. You're already part of a company that's already doing that, but I think more companies are going to keep doing that, bro. And be more public about it. I think it's smart for everybody to have a crypto reserve. At this point, it's like you have to have one. If you're not going to have one, you're gonna miss out. LFG, mad support, Rico. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Should check out Paul Chain L3 multi-chain interoperability on a single LP. Jeff Ledger, I will check that out, man. Stay tuned. We're going to go through all the tickers. We're just getting warmed up, man. We're having a great show already. 400 and something people pulling up. We're basically we're taking our time with this stream, everybody. All right, we're going through the motions. Yesterday's stream was 1 hour and 45 minutes long. The camera has me pale for whatever reason, even though I'm sitting out in the sun, but we got to do what we got to do, right? So we're going to milk this stream, everybody. Get your communities up in here. If you got a Paul Chain community, which big shout out to Zach Humphreys. I know they're big on Paul Chain and their community pulls up over there. Get that community to pull up. We're really rocking with Paul Chain and, the builders in the space. So just, Jeff, if you can go to the TG of Paul Chain or go to wherever these guys are hanging out, let them know, hey, Rico's going to pull up Paul Chain and we're going to talk about it. So like that, when I see them pulling up, we'll bring them up, man. So they got to make sure not to let me forget, right? Because I get in the flow state and then I'm just moving and grooving, everybody. So let's get it started with Feg Token. Shout out to all the gorillas already in the chat. Shout out to all of Smart DeFi, everybody. I wouldn't worry too much. Like I said, this is kind of where we've been before, where we've been already before, where we didn't want to be at. We're there again. So let's just hold on for dear life, okay? It's all good. You're going to have to hold on, man. You got it, bro. Yeah, bring them up, Jeff. Bring them up. Hi, I saw your stream posted in a Discord. Can I ask if there is a difference between XPX Feg and XPX BSC? That's cool, man. People are posting in a Discord. There are two pools, and that's why when Feg Token pulls back, you'll see the XPX BNB chart pull back. So what they do is they facilitate transactions to make sure the staking rewards. And we did that when we launched. Projects that launch on Smart DeFi can pair a certain amount of liquidity towards, basically Feg token, like we did right here, XPX Feg. And we have, of course, XPX BNB, right? You guys can use Feg token to buy XPX and stake it, or you can use BNB to buy XPX and still stake it, right? So that's why we have two pools, which is super bullish if you guys ask me, and we get to really see some amazing things happen when the volume's in on Smart DeFi. But you guys, when Smart DeFi is calm like this, you guys already know. Rox already knows what's on, man. Rox is a really, really, really smart individual, and we already know when it's time to be calm and just let the things do what they got to do, right? And then next thing you know, like every other time we see it just starts to, pump up. So any project, you don't have to pair to Feg token, but if you choose to pair to Feg token, you will have a XPX BNB pool and a XPX Feg pool, which a lot of Feg token people have made purchases. So let's just go ahead and show it really quick, bro, just so we can just be super. So this is BNB pool, right? And then we go like this. Let's make a duplicate. Great question. I appreciate whoever shared that inside in the Discord. Greatly appreciated. If we grind together, we'll shine together. I love bringing up everybody's project. So that we got the BNB pull over there. Why is the Feg pull? Maybe because the volume is low. It's not popping up. Okay. I can go like this, and maybe Deck Screener always has it, right? Make it a little bit easier for us. And of course, it's not popping up right now. This is interesting. Was this a whole nother crazy? All right, we're finding stuff as we're looking at it live right now. Okay, so this is our BNB pool right now. I'll bring up the FEG pool in just a second, everybody. So this is the BNB pool, but you can basically have two pools. And when FEG token is pumping, you'll see the FEG chart, the FEG pool start to buy up, sell FEG token or sell XPX FEG to then buy XPX BNB to pump that side of the chart. And then what it does is really creating arbitrage. At the end of the day, that's what it's allowing it to do. And you want that to really happen because as this arbitrage is being created, it's providing staking rewards for everybody. All right. So let's go over to FEG token right now. We'll start off right here. These are all the projects that are paired to FEG token that has launched on Smart DeFi and essentially are paired to it as well, right? So when FEG token pulls back, everybody, it's at $9 million market cap. It's going to pull back the ones that are paired to FEG token, right? And FEG token right now is consolidating at $9 million market cap. It's found its support level right here. Everybody's basically trading like a stable coin. I'm taking that from Blazer right now. And that's what we got going on, right? Support level right there. It's just been consolidating. When FEG token can break the, they're integrated together. Yep. So the minute that one of them is out of sync from the other one, that one will start to make sales to purchase up the other one on the other side. So like that is creating arbitrage and creating staking rewards no matter what. Now, obviously, when volume is a lot higher and the charts are pumping, you really get to see the power of this thing. You'll see, basically the bots facilitating transactions nonstop for us. But, the markets are down. FEG token is a little bit moving slow right now. And so is the rest of Smart DeFi. So that's why it's been a little bit quiet, everybody. But that's okay because the rest of the markets are really testing everybody as well. So it's a perfect time to just kind of chill and let things kind of move as they go kind of organically by themselves. You don't want to spend a crazy amount of money trying to do a bunch of things when Bitcoin's going to keep rocking the market. When BNB pulls back, we pull back. So we want to keep that on the same page, everybody. So let's see what we got right here. Okay, go visit us today. Join the tribe. Welcome to the jungle, everybody. At a gorilla size that you can, a gorilla size. Thank you, tribe. I don't know, somebody trying to do a riddle. At FEG token, over 400,000 followers, everybody. That's what we're saying right there, right? So it's like that. FEG it, everybody. Okay. Serve in the war on rugs. Me and my gorillas. This is funny right here. Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Ledger? Yeah, what's up, man? I see you guys pulling up. Yeah, the FEG pool hit a $5 million all-time high. And watch what's going to happen as time continues to these liquidity pools kind of balance out. When you go buy XPX on the FEG pool, because it's lesser liquidity, it moves like a meme coin. Go buy XPX right now with FEG token, everybody. Not financial advice, but go buy XPX. It exactly moves just like a meme coin because the liquidity to market cap ratio is how the meme coins usually you start to see those candles popping up and down. But XPX on the BNB side has a really strong liquidity to market cap ratio. Let's see what we got right here. FEG it. Today we build FEG the world, everybody. Make sure you guys FEG the world, everybody. Don't be scared. We had a happy International Women's Day yesterday. Of course, we have Gorilla Radio. And we also have this right here every single Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. through 11 a.m. Eastern time. The jungle, everybody, where we're going to be talking all things gorillas. We're going to be having fun, throwing some bananas around, doing whatever we want to do, everybody. This is the perfect time to just cook and build a good presence on your, X account, on your Discord account, whatever you might have. This is a great time to honestly just kind of dig deep and make some things happen right here. So at FEG token, give them a follow, man. You know what? I'm still holding it. I don't even know where it's at. I'm sure when we look at it, we're going to both be sad because I could have took profits on it. And I'll even show you that I'm still holding it. I never sold it. You guys don't even know. A lot of times, unfortunately, because I'm doing a lot of stuff and I get into something like that and I think it's going to do good and I set my mark, I know what Diamond Hands is. I don't know if that thing's going to come back, right? I put in a little bit over a K around that $1 million mark. It went up to 3 million. I could have took profits right there. I'm sure that thing's probably worth not as much right now. I haven't heard that much, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. So we'll actually have it ready already. How about that? Yeah, let me see. We'll actually just have it ready. I'm curious because you know what? Yeah, I mean, we got in at 1 million. It went all the way up, and that bag is nothing now, unless they get it to come back somehow. But that's where I just do diamonds or dust. It's like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. I don't even want to just sell at that big of a loss. It's the liquidity's there, so it's still tradable. I just think when they first started, their liquidity was super strong compared to some of the other ones. Let's see if they're still posted. So February was the last post, so that tells you a lot right there, right? You want people to keep posting. You want people to stay active. February was the last post, man. Hey, Rico, I'm on the Paul Chain Core team. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, Brian, send me a DM if you want to come up and talk about Paul Chain, man. You're more than willing to come up and talk about Paul Chain, brother. We got 551 people on 3 different platforms. So if you want to send me a DM, you can send it to my XPX account. I'm the dev of XPX. So if you want to send me a DM right here, so like that while I'm live, if you want to come up and talk about Paul Chain, this is the unscripted show. We'll bring up Paul Chain and you can tell me, right from yourself why you're bullish on Paul Chain and why everybody else should also be bullish. I've been hearing a lot of great things about it. I haven't dug enough into it myself. I'm seeing Zach Humphreys go into it, but yeah, send me a message right now on XPX at XPX token. Give me a follow and stuff, and I'll send you the private link if you're willing to come up here. We'll talk about what you got going on, man. That's what we do on this channel. You guys are more than willing to come up, and this is the WAGMI movement, man. I want everybody to win. I really do. And if we bring true builders together, real communities that want to work for their bags, we're going to be able to find the right people in the space. Correction, XPX and Feetcoin dev. No, because if I launch Feetcoin, it would be flying. Oh my God. Thank you guys, Saphir and all of you guys. There was some video yesterday and it was freaking feet stuff. And you guys, I don't know what you guys are doing to us, but it was like something came up and I was like, oh my God, these guys, they're doing too much now. I think my shorts feed might hear me say this too much, and now they're listening to me or something, because now I'm getting all kinds of, and my algorithm. It's like, no, don't change my algorithm to funny stuff about feet. I got no time for that. Your algorithm, no, I think it's you guys are making me feel like a conspiracy theorist, because it's like, what the heck? It's like, what are we doing? We got to start talking about higher market caps if that's the case. Because out of nowhere, my algorithm yesterday was questionable. I was like, what the heck? I was like, freaking Saphir and TK joking around so much, my phone's got to be listening. And now they think that I want to freaking watch freaking crusty feet or something. Or I was like, maybe we're going too far. The algorithms believe in it. We're going too far, everybody. Let's see if I get a message from Paul Chain. Guys, everybody, I love doing the show like this where, it's improv and people can pull up and show for their bags, and especially project developers. Okay, DM sent. Okay, man, I'm gonna send you the private link right now, bro. You don't have to look for it too long. Watch this. There you go, Brian. Okay. I appreciate you. Watch, I'm gonna get you the private. You don't have to wait that long. This is what we do in the show. We're just gonna bring you guys up. We're gonna skip everything, and then we're still gonna cover everything. But I like these spontaneous moments while we're live streaming. I live for the spontaneousness in life, everybody. So you got to be able to go with the flow. Let me get you a private in link. Don't share this link with anybody so we don't get a bunch of people trying to join the stream. Okay. Invite some guests. We're going to be inviting Brian up just like that, man. Everybody, come on, man. This is epic. That's what I love doing. Okay, cool. It's sent. Okay, there you go. Sent you the link, man. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring up Paul Chain just like that, everybody. I know you guys really rock with me, so having Paul Chain up, 61,000 followers. Zach Humphrey's talking about it. I mean, we've heard about them. They've been around for a while there, actually, everybody. This is not like a new thing, but they do have a new momentum going. That's for sure. Excuse me, everybody. So let's see. Great sale right now. Man, he came right up. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Brian, brother, I respect the grind, man. I mean, just like that, your community goes and gets you. You get Jeff to go to some kind of Discord or something, find you, and you're like, what? I can come up on stage. I'm gonna send you the link. And how you doing, Brian? It's first time meeting you, man. You're part of the team of Paul Chain and whatnot like that.
Yeah, I'm good. Rico, can you hear me? Doing
Yeah, man, loud and clear
awesome.
as well, man.
Yeah, I got this message from one of our community members, actually one of the projects that's deployed on our chain. And he's like, hey, is anybody available? And I'm just kind of doing some documentation, scrolling through some paperwork. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And he sent me the link here. And, I figured I'd take advantage of this opportunity, man. I appreciate you invite me up on stage.
No, absolutely. And you know what? We got to do this more than just once. I love when people are just, you're passionate about what you're building, bro. For them to call you and you just come up just like that, I really, same energy, brother, basically is what I'm saying. So yeah, it's a pleasure to have you up. I've been seeing people like Zach Humphreys talk about it. And I know that you guys are kind of from, a while back. It's like you guys picked up some new momentum with some of the new things that you guys got going on. But Brian, if let's say there were some people here that never heard about Paul Chain and want to hear about it maybe for their first time, what are some things that you might want to let them know about it and a nice little introduction to Paul Chain?
Absolutely. And I'll try and keep this as short and concise and easy to understand as possible because it's an awful lot. But pretty much, I'll break it down like this, guys. We've been around for over 2 years when we launched, and we started building a blockchain. And we launched in July of 2024, the first of its kind layer 3 centric blockchain. What does that mean? I just call it a unification layer, guys. So what our chain does is it connects to other networks, other blockchains, to allow liquidity to move freely cross-chain from one single liquidity pool. Normally, when you're a project, you have to pick a network to launch on. You pick the Solana blockchain, the BSC network, Ethereum, so on and so forth, and your token is only available for purchase with that native asset. On Paw Chain, if you deploy a pool on our chain, people can use Ethereum, Base, BSC, Arbitrum, AVAX, Solana, Kronos, Optimism, Celo, Phantom, Unichain, ApeChain, and a few others right now. I think we got 16 different networks that we're connected to, and eventually we'll connect to them all. So what does that mean? That means seamless bridging. No more do you have to bridge into a network to be able to utilize it. You can use these native assets. You can pull up with a MetaMask wallet that has BNB in it, has Ethereum in it, has Base in it, and use that to make your purchase. You can use your Phantom wallet that has Solana in it to be able to make your purchase. So it's unified liquidity, solving that major issue in the space of all that like fractionalized liquidity pools, because liquidity pools, guys, are the lifeblood of DeFi. The bigger they are, the healthier they are, and the less of them you have, you don't have to worry about things like arbitrage, where people are sniping price differences between the other pools, taking profits. You don't have to worry about funding massive pools for price impact reasons. Normally, to go multi-chain, it costs a lot of money because you have to provide a pool on all those different networks to fund the transactions. With Paw Chain, it's just that single pool. And that's just the beginning. Our network is infinitely scalable. So we can just continue to add chains. We don't have to worry about gas fees. Everything's a set fee. And, we can just keep bringing on validators for upping transactions per second. So I know a lot of chains talk about how fast they are. In testing with just our 8 validators currently, we're around 55,000 transactions per second, but we can scale up to 1 million, 2 million. There is no limit. So I don't even really talk about the speed because, to be honest, it just has to work. Nobody's going to care if their transaction takes 1.8 seconds or 2.1. But our network will be plenty fast enough to facilitate that. And it's just custom built, man. We went down to the studs of blockchain instead of just copy and pasting Ethereum code or building yet another layer one. Why don't we focus on unifying, connecting the chains? You don't have to be a maxi anymore. You can still use your favorite network, still use your favorite native asset, but you can utilize the Paw Chain network for that communication. So that's pretty much the, exactly, our main goal here is that unification, bringing people together, connecting the space.
I mean, that's epic, bro. I mean, there's problems with that, and even getting people to, that are let's say sold maxis to want to, play around on other chains is hard, but giving them the ability to swap in and out really easily and not having to get a whole nother wallet or nothing like that, I think that helps solve a lot of problems right there in itself.
I agree completely. Like I'll compare it to what you got to do to interact with the SUI network. And they're in, a $10 billion chain. They got a bunch of VC money behind them, a bunch of heavy influencers, and it is some great tech. Don't get me wrong. SUI's doing some wonderful things over there on that blockchain. But to utilize that blockchain, the Buy It project on there, you got to go to a website, you got to download a wallet. You got to take your ETH or your other funds, you got to bridge in to get SUI. That takes time. Then you have to go to another website to perform the swap. Then you have to use that SUI to create another transaction, and then so on and so forth. There's like 5 to 6 steps that you got to do just to get that. And your average user, guys, they're just simply not going to do it. They're not going to take that time to learn how to do it. I mean, money maxis will because people will go where the money is, but the majority of people won't. And with us, I tell you to go to our swap, use this asset, use your MetaMask, use your Coinbase wallet, your Phantom, buy what asset you want, hit, click the button, boom. You can pick the network you're on, pick the network you want to hold it on, because we allow your coin to exist on all these chains. So you just
Yeah.
pick your network, so on and so forth, and then you're going less than 60 seconds. You just did a bridge swap bridge. And think about this, as we build and scale, we don't have VCs. We did this bootstrapped, our head dev and the team self-funded everything to the tune of like $3.5 million in order to make this a community project, so they don't have say, they can't control our direction. We're providing this opportunity for everybody to get in at the ground floor. And does that make it more difficult? Yes, it does. It's a lot more work on our team. We're all volunteers doing this. But I believe it's the heart of DeFi, man. It really is. It is doing this kind of work for the space, leaving it better and than what we found it. And I believe that's exactly what we have done here. It's something totally unique. With the bridging, it's the fastest around. And once we start adding more liquidity pools to our native bridges, you'll be able to come and swap BSC for Sol in less than 30 seconds. It'll be the fastest bridge in the space.
That's pretty nice. Um, have you? What are some of the I guess thresholds that a project would have to have? Let's say if a project wanted to, add liquidity. If they're brand new to this, what would be some of the steps? There's a lot of projects that actually, we're on the BSC chain. I've launched XPX on the BSC chain, but not just BSC projects. There's just a lot of projects that were either CTO'd or that are looking for something else to like bring it back to life a little bit or bring it some excitement. What are some of the thresholds that somebody would have to go through, adding liquidity? What does that look like, that process?
Absolutely. I can definitely explain that. We're a free and permissionless network. So the only thing it will cost would be that liquidity pool, just paw coin and then your native asset. And we actually have a dedicated onboarding team that will be able to start up a chat, walk you through the entire process. We have an onboarding guide, video tutorials, walk you by step through step, help you out if you need it to get you deployed. And we can, deploy a project right now, probably within 2 to 3 days, sometimes less. We pushed one through, the recent one that just launched called OG, and we got them launched in less than 24 hours. And I believe next month, or I'm sorry, next quarter, Q2, we are going to have a launch pad, which will be similar, not exactly like Pump.Fun, but other launch pads where people will just be able to come plug and play. It will write the smart contracts for you, deploy on all those chains, and what you just add liquidity. That's it. And we're going to have we're going to introduce like a bonding, kind of like what Radium does. So it'll help projects raise that money for those liquidity pools. But currently, if you're an existing project on any of these chains that we're connected to, if you want to launch a fresh project on Paw Chain, it's simple as deploying that liquidity pool, and we got a team that can help walk you through the entire process.
Nice. I mean, that sounds pretty cool, man. And you said you've already had quite a few projects doing this, right? Just I've seen that
Yeah,
you guys have been getting a lot of traction lately. Like you guys are really like I said in the beginning. I know that you guys are kind of like OGs and been around for a while, but lately I'm telling you guys are doing a good job because you guys have been kicking up a lot of dust, and kicking up dust is a must. And I'm just hearing Paul chain this and Paul chain that, and I'm glad that you came up here. What have been some of the things that you feel like has been the reason why everybody's been so excited about Paul Chain lately, and what some of the things that you've done to get like this new like little buzz going around Paul Chain and stuff like that?
I honestly believe, Rico, it's our community, man. Since we've been around a while, like I said, over 2 years building this, we've established a very hardcore group of not just community members, intelligent community members, blockchain nerds, liquidity nerds, people who understand what this tech means, what it can do, the problems it can solve. So they're very loud. They're very loud on X. We're loud on Reddit. We're loud on Instagram. We're loud on these platforms. And then we have a handful of us. I'm not sure if you heard my cohort, 21 Paws, speaking spaces on X. Annie, she does some of our spaces and does our Spanish reach out spaces, with the Spanish community. And there's a couple others that just go and hit these spaces. And we're not afraid to get in the trenches and make some contacts. And then it's the projects onboarding. They onboard, they like the process, they talk about it, and it's kind of word of mouth, right? It's like a new restaurant in town. Everybody's kind of scared to try it until you start hearing about it. Like, hey, you gotta go check out this steakhouse, dude. They are freaking legit. Like it's crushing it, and you start piquing your interest. Then you go, damn, that was good. You tell your friend. So I think that's kind of where some of this traction's coming from. And then some of the people with who have bigger accounts have noticed, like you said, Zach Humphreys, some of the other people, NFT Kid, that we've kind of been working with, they're kind of picking up on what we're throwing down. And then just success of projects, like we launched this chain. We've only been live now just around 8 months. So we're still extremely young when it comes to like blockchain age.
Right.
And we launched that first, second week, man, we were probably doing 20, 30, 40K of total volume on chain. We're coming up on over the last 9 days, approaching $1 million in volume. So that doesn't sound like a lot. And when you got chains doing hundreds of millions, billions of dollars a day, but for a brand new chain without VC backing to be able to get like that kind of traction and see that growth, yeah, I think it's really just this general market right now that's kind of holding us back from some of that, good price action you would normally see. But we've been holding our floor real well for like, I mean, really the last year or so. It's, our floor has been about 10 million, 9, 10 million, and we've been holding it strong. We get some ups, we get some downs, just like any other project. But you know what? We build until no one can ignore us anymore. And that's kind of our motto is like eventually people are going to notice, they're going to want to use this network, and they're going to benefit from it.
Absolutely, man. That's what you have to do. You got to keep building till they can't ignore it anymore. Where it almost starts to sting that they even I don't want to be that person that ignored it this long. I definitely want to learn more. And having you up here is nice. And I see Genu is one of the projects that migrated over from ETH, and it was the best move we have made. So you got people here supporting you guys in the chat live, projects that are willing to say that they've migrated over, and and how's the token going? Like, how do you guys feel? Is there going to be more integrations as far as you know um incentives for holding Paul?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, we're going to be a proof of stake, with proof of stake mechanism. So we're going to have validation and delegators, and that's going to be going live in the coming days. It will be, sometime this month. End of Q1 is when that's like one of the last things we got to finish for phase one, which is our core build out and our core DApps. So people will be able to delegate to a validator for that passive income. Not to mention other protocols that we'll be building on top of this network. We're going to have an NFT marketplace. We're going to have a paw pay system. We're going to have a paw merchant system that's going to be kind of like an eBay for blockchain, like all these different things. Like we got a big focus on our not only RWAs, it's not so much the cryptocurrency aspect. I think everyone gets wrapped up in cryptocurrency because it's money. It's like, it's up and down. It's what gets the headlines. It's people are getting rich. People are making money. We're investors. We're more focused on the technology. leveraging this blockchain technology to be able to take that next step and bring the real money in here, which is Web2 businesses, Fortune 500 companies utilizing blockchain tech. That's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm excited about. And I believe our network has the speed, has the cost effectiveness, and the scalability and that interoperability, that communication to be able to get it done where a business can pull up and say, hey, I want to utilize your network and I can be profitable doing it. I can send money around the world faster and cheaper than ever before and make my shareholders money, increasing my stock value. And that's when that adoption is going to come, man. I'm telling you, once that happens, and it's going to happen. It may not be overnight. We might be looking at 5 to 10 years, but when it does happen, that's when we're talking trillions. That's when we're seeing 10, 15, 20 trillion in crypto global market cap.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's exactly what we're fighting for as well, fighting in that direction, because that's basically what all this is all about. It's all about payments anyways. This whole infrastructure is based on payments. The Satoshi Nakamoto even says it, right? The white paper says it right there. And, giving people the accessibility to be able to do that is huge, man. You guys are doing it on a big scale. It's looking really good. I mean, everything's looking really good. You guys got your scanner already. You guys got your swap up. I mean, there's so many things going on here that, I mean, it's just really all bullish. I mean, back to back. And I love what you said about just staying focused on building. I know sometimes it gets hard, even with myself, because people are, a lot of the times affected by the chart.
Always.
While the devs are focusing on building and stuff like that. But it's glad to meet somebody else in the space that is just like blocking out the noise. I got to do that with XPX. And, obviously I would want the chart to go up for everybody that's holding XPX. But, my main focus is making sure that we're built out, ready for what's to come. And that is the payment infrastructure of the future. That's really what it comes down to. And, being able to swap tokens like you guys are doing, payments is important, building these utilities out, the people who get to stake their claim now while everybody's worried about price go up are really going to be, those really big names in the space for multi-cycles to come. And it's important to, if you plan on building something that's important for the space, it's important to focus on that and not always just be worried about, the price go up or price go down. And so shout out to you guys and the way that everything's coming together is looking really, really good, Brian.
Hey, Rigo, you bring up some great points, man. I feel like we're in lockstep with this. I always say adoption over market cap. That is the God honest truth, because if you get it, the market cap takes care of itself. Price takes care of itself. It's about adoption. It's about building. It's about getting people to use the product. That's what the marketing should be focused on. The market cap guys, man, that's meme coin stuff. That's like, that's what they focus on. And unfortunately, it's spilled over into the builder space, because they get programmed. They come into these telegrams expecting these instant gains, this instant gratification. There's a dip on a chart and it hasn't moved in a couple months, hasn't moved in a few months. But is the team still building? Are they delivering on what they said they would? Well, yeah. Well, then why didn't you invest in the first place? That's the whole reason. You invested because you believed in what they were building. You didn't invest for price go up. If you want to do that, then you got to look at a meme coin. You obviously invest in price go up over time. I always tell everyone you got to extrapolate. You can't turn $10,000 into $1 million overnight or in a week. Is it possible? Yes, but it's unbelievably unlikely. Like it's like getting struck by lightning. Unless you're on the inside, you just got to get lucky. But in 4 to 5 years, you can 100% turn 10,000 into $1 million. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, man. And you know what? It's actually refreshing having somebody else up here, like just like what I've been doing. I've launched XPX on Smart DeFi. We've been live for over 8 months. We've released virtual cards, physical cards, and now, no KYC bill payments. And, there's moments where people are excited about price and then people are not excited about price. But that's one of the things I talk about the team and I talk to the community about, because we got a tight loop with our community, which is really nice, is that, I'm more focused on adoption, about becoming, one of these household names, because here we go right here. PayPal's up on, CMC, when they used to make fun of and lock your account if you did anything with Paxful or did anything. Your PayPal account will get locked out if you were touching crypto back in the day. And now they have the nerve to be up on, Coin Market Cap.
It's funny how that works.
It's just crazy, bro. And it's like, so I've been focused on, building, obviously XPX Pay is the project that I launched on Smart DeFi, successful for over 8 months. And yeah, sometimes it gets, like I said, it's refreshing to hear somebody else understand that there's an opportunity to, stake your claim with these big companies before they all roll in here, because the Cash Apps are going to be on CMC. The Venmos are going to be on CMC. Like, they're going to keep coming into our space. And, we have real builders like yourself, Brian, that are focused on the future of adoption. We know that this is the future of the way that the world is going to work. And, with your Web3 marketplaces, with your swaps, with your blockchain, I mean, you guys are rolling out a lot of utility to stake your claim into space and not worried about just price go up, because you're going to get to become one of these big names that, if somebody sees it anywhere, they're like, oh, that's Paul Chain. Oh, that's XPX, and just like they see Google Pay, or just like they see PayPal, or just like they see Nike, that's what's really important, is that level of adoption, that brand recognition of you guys being the who's who and what you guys are doing and stuff. And it just takes to block out the noise and just keep building to make that happen.
And Rico, what you mentioned, man, it's great stuff, because what you're talking about, it's all about innovators. Everyone doubted every single one of those companies you just mentioned. They got dumped on because they were changing something status quo. They got hated on. It's very difficult to build, and especially build things that are unique, different, innovative, challenging narratives. But you know what? That's what makes it all the more, exciting and fulfilling when you accomplish those goals, when it does happen, when all the naysayers, it just drives you. And that's how I approach my day. I know what we're doing is going to be difficult. I know it's going to be hard, because it's just different, it's unique. People aren't wired that way. They're used to things being how they are. But the true innovation, the true builders in the space, those companies that you mentioned, the Nikes of the world, the Apples of the world, those guys fought through that shit, and they're at the top now because of their dedication. They believed in the tech they were building, and they were steadfast. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And that's what I want to do. I know you're going to do it. Just by talking with you about XPX, I'm already putting it on my watch list. I'm going to be going on a deep dive into XPX, what you're doing, just by making this contact today. So this is great, man. I love hooking up with builders. I love talking to people who I can tell are truly passionate about this space, about what they're building, and solving problems, man. So definitely appreciate you having me up here today.
No, absolutely, bro. It was really exciting. I'm gonna learn more about Paul Chain. I want to learn more about possibly even adding liquidity over there. Who knows? Maybe that could be something bullish to get the community hyped about as well. Being able to tap into other chains and other communities. Some people just don't want to move their Solana into BNB to purchase what we got going on. But yeah, come check out what we got going on as well, man. We just released crypto bill payments in 10 countries. People being able to pay their bills. My camera, I think it overheated for whatever reason. I think the whole market's got everything just acting up, everybody. So that's okay. But yeah, check out what we've done, xpxpay.com. In 8 months, we've got, virtual cards live, physical cards, crypto bill payments. And yeah, man, this is my .com moment, just like you understand that is your .com moment.
Exactly.
This is your Amazon shipping only books. Everybody laughed at Jeff Bezos, man. I got a book right here, just doing it the old school way. It just came in and, ordering off of Amazon, but he was only shipping books at one point. And a lot of people were like, well, nobody's going to be, getting books from you or getting them shipped. And now he's shipping everything. And, it just takes one little thing that you just keep, chipping away at it, and you get your foot in the door before, this whole thing just kind of switches, because there's a switch going on right now. And I think people like you, Brian, are definitely going to capitalize on this .com moment. This is our gold rush. I don't think that something like this is going to happen for another 30 to 40 years. I'm 37 now. I don't want to, I'm sure I'll still be alive and feeling great, but I don't want to count on a, 80-year-old Rico Moneybags to try to be as ambitious as I am today with this opportunity that I have. I'd rather do it right now, because I really don't think that, the 80-year-old Brian, when the next version of whatever is going to come about is going to be what we capitalize on.
It should be on the beach chasing the grandkids, man. That's the 80-year-old Brian.
Exactly, man. So Brian, man, I really appreciate you coming up, man. Stay tapped in with me, bro. Let's have you up a couple more times onto
Absolutely.
the show and get people more. We got over almost 1,200 people live on all different socials right here. So just send me a DM, man, when you have some free time and you want to connect again and hype up the community. We can schedule it to let them know, make a post about it, and make it kind of like a Paul Chain interview. And we'll go through everything all over again and do a little deeper dive if you like, and just go through the motions and stuff, bro.
I appreciate that, Rico, and definitely we'll schedule something up. I'd love to come on there, and then also get deeper into XPX as well, and kind of dive in and what we're building. And I just want to say to all the listeners out here, guys, I know you go to a ton of show spaces. I know you go through a lot of streams. You follow these people, these influencers. I just ask you, like, with projects like Podchain, like XPX, take the time, if you don't know about them, and just do the research. Just hop in a Telegram, follow the X account, and just see what they're building, and you'll realize that, like, hey, the more you learn, the more you understand. It's like, man, there is opportunity here for massive gains if I'm just willing to put in the time and be patient and just trust the team, have them earn that conviction too. I always say that your
Mm-hmm.
conviction has to be earned at all times, and it needs to continue to be earned. That team needs to continue to deliver to keep that conviction. And when you find a project, like Podchain, like XPX, where that team, is delivering, that's when you DCA. That's when you get excited when the charts are red. That's how I can always tell what kind of person somebody is if they're complaining in the Telegram. It's like, you had conviction in this project for a reason. Why is it changing now? So keep your heads up, guys. I know the market is just getting pwned right now. This too shall pass. We will get through. Rico, much appreciated, man. We'll be in touch.
Definitely, bro. I really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely tap in, man. And when you got a project like Paul Chain and projects that say what you mean and mean what you say, and they're fulfilling things, and you're seeing them, really, put everything together, and you're actually seeing it and it's tangible. And then you're seeing other projects even pull up to a live stream and saying, hey, it was one of the best things I did was go ahead and add liquidity and get onto Paul Chain. You can't fake that, everybody. So they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I want you guys to do your own research. But it's right here, right in front of you at Paul Chain, man. We got projects pulling up saying it's bullish to get listed over there, or to add liquidity and get integrated. So we're definitely going to keep diving into this. But I love that they have stuff out right now that you guys can touch, and that's that conviction that we're talking about. And it was important for us as well to continue to deliver to our community, to show them, like, promise made, promise kept. So shout out to you, Brian. Welcome your community anytime you guys want to pull up. And like I said, you're more than welcome to pull up to this live stream whenever you want, bro.
I appreciate it, Rico. Have a good day, man. Enjoy your summit.
Yep. As well. Well, everybody, that's how we do it, man. The improv show just out of nowhere. And we still got some work to do, everybody. We still got some projects to look at. We're not going to leave no projects behind. I live in the spontaneous moment. We even crashed the camera, everybody. Somehow something about the browser not being bullish enough about this, that, and it crashed, everybody. All right. So no big deal. We'll just keep going through the motions. Johnny Bravo pulling up. Paul Chain looks promising. Sky Crypto says TK's got some purple hearts in the air. Saphir loving it. I mean, everybody's loving it. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of Paul Chain people pulled up. Welcome in, Paul Chain community. Welcome in. Yeah, you guys found a good floor right now. We're not worried about price go up either. The rest is going to follow if you guys make sure that you take advantage of this opportunity. If you build in this opportunity, the price is going to go up. I'm in this market to stay in this market and to build something for the future for everybody. And this is your .com moment. This is your Amazon shipping books moment. This could be the next one, and I really liked Brian's company. It's really refreshing to hear somebody that's not just counting on if this community can scream louder than the other. No, they're building, everybody. And that's what we're doing in the space. We're going to keep building. Easily $1 billion MC for Paul Chain. You know what? I really believe that this has the potential to go up there, man. And, also XPX, we're one of those projects that has what it takes to go to top 100s, everybody. You see PayPal up there. What are they doing up there? We're going to go up there, everybody. And we're going to support the builders. We're going to support the communities and the people that really bring things together like this, man. So Very, very nice, man. I mean, we didn't even get to go through that many of the tickers, man. We got a little bit of that XPX taste. I want you guys to go definitely tap in over there. You guys can go order your cards today. You guys don't have to go through no gimmicks, no staking, no nada, no nothing. Just go to xpxpay.com, hit crypto bill pay, click right here and order your 150K limit card right now, or join us Tuesday. I'll be giving one of these cards away loaded on the Zach Humphrey space, everybody. Come over here, or you guys can pay somebody's bill with crypto in 10 countries: USA, Mexico, India, Malaysia, Pakistan, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Philippines, Honduras, and even Egypt, everybody. Non-KYC, click on here. Pay mom's bills, man. Pay dad's bills. Mother's Day, Father's Day, any day. Pay your family's bills using crypto and show people that crypto's already doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? It's already proving that it has the power. These are not things that XPX is promising later on. These are things that you guys can do today, everybody. Today, okay? We launched on Smart DeFi. Let's go over to the chart, check it out. I know everybody's shaking and baking right now, but you know what? After hearing that from Brian, it even made XPX even sound that much more bullish, right? Because it's like there are people out here that are focused on building, everybody. Those developers, they know what's up. The support of the community is what's next. And listen up, XPX. We got a great looking chart. We have great utilities that are out right now that people do not have to wait for. And this is our support level at right now. This is our support right here, which is a prior resistance becoming a future support. 1.5 million XPX. And you see everybody wishing that, they paid attention to these streams and they were not just playing cute on the sidelines all the time, and they got a piece of this because we're here to stay, everybody. That was really cool having Brian up here. Brian, if you're still listening, the Brian community, I'm loving Paul Chain and what you guys are doing. I like that you guys have a team that is building for you guys. That's what crypto is supposed to be about. And like he said, unfortunately, some of that, pump it up has spilled over into utility plays, and people have expectations for things just to automatically pump. It's like, it's going to pump, everybody, especially we have a burn. We have asset backing. The markets are just down, but you're primed to win. We're building, we have a company already. We have a real business. We already had a crypto reserve started last year, everybody. Now everybody else is talking about it. We've already been doing this. That's what happens when you have a dev team that has over 25 years combined in this space, everybody. We've been in this space doing this. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, I got my shades on. But whether or not I know this space or do not know this space, I know this space, everybody. I've been in it. I mean, it's just repetition. And not because I'm some kind of guru or I'm better than anybody. No, I've just been putting in the time and service, everybody. I love the space, too. I don't do it as a drag. I don't do it as like I love connecting with, Johnny Bravo, with Saphir, with Feg for Life, XPX2, with finding people like Brian, finding the Paul community. Like, that has me amped up right now. Forget the price. Forget about it. Forget the price right now. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to have a household name, something like Amazon in the future. I'm here to build something like a household name like PayPal. I'm talking about generational wealth. I'm not talking about, 50 grand, $500,000. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your kids doing good. The Amazon kids are good. Amazon kids are good here on out. PayPal kids, they're straight, everybody. They're good. They're good, everybody. Nike kids, don't worry about it. They're fine. Walmart kids, they're fine. You have to build something of value and provide value to a large number of people to have generational wealth. Do you notice that generational wealth? And yes, you can hit the lottery, everybody, and we can pretend like that's going to happen to everybody. Playing, Russian roulette or, the rug roulette or whatever I should call it, right? The rug roulette. But in all reality, a lot of the wealth that you see that people want comes from something that was built, that was providing a service for a large number of people. That's how that works. And yes, you're going to have your outliers. That's going to be, I hit the jackpot, this, that, and the other. But for the most part, it is providing a service like Cash App. It is providing a service like XPX. It is providing a service like Amazon for a large portion of people that see the value in this, that makes it grow. It's not just this one thing that bam and that. No, it has to be something bigger than just us. It has to be for retail. It has to be for the adoption of crypto. And I think Brian's on track to do really well. I think the Paul Chain community's on track to do really well. I definitely can't wait to have Brian back up here again. Want to support the builders. I want to support Paul Chain. And yeah, that was epic. I love it. That's why I do what I do, everybody, because if I don't do this, how was I going to bump into Brian and get all that information and learn more about Paul Chain? That's why I'm staying stuck to this. There's nothing out there for me right now. What's going on right now inside of this crypto space, whether the prices are going up and down on crypto, I don't care. I'm learning as much as I can. And we're going to make sure that we adapt to this new way of living and that we're very successful in this way of living, everybody. If you guys want to be a part of that, come over to xpxpay.com, come over to smartdefi.com, get a bag of XPX. Price goes up, price goes down, doesn't matter. Your staking rewards are going up no matter what. No matter what, the supply is being burned no matter what. Eventually, there will be price discovery, everybody. Over 74% staked, 15% burned. What? There's going to be some price movement. We're just waiting for the rest of the market to pick up as well, everybody. I was on Dexos today, and we got 699 holders. Very nice. Very nice. We're almost at that 700. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty nice, right? Even with consolidation, even with people selling, the price is going down. Our holder count is going up, everybody. 699. Not bad. Thanks for the love, Rico. Community working together is the key. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's go on to the next project. We're going to go on to Merv, the kitty cat, everybody. Yes. Cat, the cat. Merv, everybody. Holding strong, man. This is our daily chart. I mean, this is crypto. That's a great looking daily chart. You got to be able to handle that, everybody. Let's go to Merv, the cat right here. Boom, shakalaka. We got Merv right here consolidating. Are you surprised? No, everything's consolidating. Everything's pulling back. Do an audiobook, Rico? Do what? So once long ago. I love you guys, man. You guys are something else. Oh my God. The crypto audiobook. Let's check out Merv and see what they got going on the X, everybody. Everybody's being tested. Solana's pulling back. It's going to bring the prices back. Why is, Fed token and XPX down? Well, BNB pulled back, everybody. You guys know that. If you guys are new to the channel, release the Bagagua. You know what's crazy? I know what the Bagagua is now. I don't even know if I even want to tell Rumi. I'm not sure if I want to let Rumi know or Chad know that I know what the Bagagua is now. I know what it is, everybody. Voice too good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know what's crazy about this voice? Imagine getting this voice at 11 and a half, right? 11 years old or so, right? And then imagine calling, because back in the day, you would call the girl that you're talking to in school, on a landline. And then imagine, being 13 or whatever, and, your voice sounds like this, and you're calling the landline, and dad picks up, and he's like, dude, how old are you? I go to school with your daughter. I said, no, you don't. You sound like you work at a mechanic shop. I don't need you selling me tires right now, sir. So wait a minute. That's funny. But yeah, the Bagagua, man. I think I know what the Bagagua is, everybody. I love the space too much, and I like Merv. I like Merv. The dev is Docs. This is the dev right here, Rumi. Look at this guy's chilling, doing his own thing. I mean, look, they got some fancy coffee. They're not worried about the chart price. They're building right now. They're building, right? And look at Chad. Chad's living the life. He's doing commercials with freaking Lil Wayne. He's doing commercials with Will Ferrell. He's not worried about, 50K in liquidity, everybody. Come on, let's be honest. That's why it's an easy hold. It's an easy hold. Look, they did Shill the Beans. Where's he at when he's hanging out with Lil Wayne and stuff like that? It's crazy. Yeah, I know I think. Oh my God, this cat's amazing. That cat. I don't know what the heck this cat has done. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody. why, but I think it's cool that this cat is talking all the time. And potentially they might want to light a candle in the house because it's not like it has it's not like she has the sweetest voice in the world, everybody. Let's be honest. And I think that's pretty funny because for all we know, it's like the end is upon us, everybody. And it's coming in the form of a beautiful little cat named Merv with 1.9 million followers, everybody. And I think this is one of the cutest videos right here where they're trying to convince Merv not to bring out the Bagagua or whatever. And they have to do the jiggle jiggle to try to stop the Bagagua from coming. How do you, like, there's no way I could have gone to school to do what I'm doing right now, right? Like, what degree would have been studying what I'm studying right now and talking about the Bagagua? You know, it sounds like I'm talking about the Chupacabra and stuff. So let's go to Merv. Merv's looking good, consolidating everybody. Easy hold. Seems like an easy hold to me, everybody. I mean, they're there every day. Rumi's there, grinding it out. The community's there. It's a solid Solana play. And maybe it's not the one that's pumping right away. Home economics. Exactly right. Well, there you go. Ding, ding, ding. You got it. There we go. Yep. Basically. Said if somebody I go out and someone, what do you do? It said I talk about cat coins for a living. I like cat coins. The fastest way to get somebody to walk up and get out. How not to be taken serious when meeting somebody. So what do you do? What do you do for a living? Said yeah, I support cat coins, everybody, and cat tokens and cryptocurrency. So oh yeah, and little do they know, right? How good you can do off of this. But hey, that's for us to know. That's for them to find out, right? So this is Merv the cat, everybody. Solid play right here. We're not sleeping on Merv, okay, everybody? Definitely not sleeping on Merv. Let's go to the next project. And yes, we're going to still pull up all the projects. Oh, what? We do spontaneous time and we got to cut it short? No, we're going to go through the motions. We're going to put in the work. Big deal. The markets are down. The charts are testing us. 485 on Bomi the homie. Community still strong. The only reason this is pulling back, man, ETH is pulling everything back. BNB is pulling our stuff back. Pull up in the Audi A8. Talk about cat coin, sir. Yep, basically. Ask RTR. That's what I did when RTR was in town and from Feg Token. Pulled up in the Audi and talked about gorilla tokens at a nice karaoke. We started off with Wings and somehow I ended up singing karaoke, which I definitely might have a voice to do voiceovers. Thank you, Johnny Bravo, but I definitely don't have a singing voice. And yeah, that's what we did that afternoon. Talked about a gorilla coin, a gorilla token. And this was before Smart DeFi launch and eat wings and somehow sing later on. I don't know. All right, we got Bomi the homie. Let's go to the X account, everybody. We're going to go through the motions. We're going to support all these communities. TK, I was thinking about you yesterday when I seen this and you weren't here. What's up, Rico, everyone? Yes, what's up? We got the Kendu Chads in here. Let's bring Kendu up in here. Got a nice stream for everybody to pull up. Really nice stream. We have Brian from Paul Chain. The stream is trying to flicker for whatever reason, like it's going to shut it down. It's like we already don't have a camera for some reason. All right, so this is TK right here, everybody. This is TK. This is TK, the Viking. Book of Miggles, everybody. Holding strong when most people, it'd be too hard for them to hold it strong. They're holding super, super strong, everybody. Book of Miggles. Let's go check on Captain B&B, everybody. Captain B&B. I don't see them in here today. They better pull up. 3.8. Yeah, B&B is pulling them back. They got a very active community. They got that Rimbo Slice. I don't know where he's at. They just got to reignite this thing again. They got to reignite it again. That TK looks like a rug pull. TK's a rug pull. Everything's looking like a rug pull right now. So Captain B&B got all this exposure. It's like they got it, man. It's like they went up. That's the thing. 67 mil. It's like, whoo. People really printed on that one. It was print season. B&B going everywhere. And now they're at 3.8, but let's not sleep on them, man. Let's not sleep on them. Okay, what's going on here? Captain B&B UFC 313 giveaway contest. Predict the outcome of the next Alex and so-and-so fight for a chance to win $500 in Captain B&B. Whoa. Who do you guys think is going to win? If it lists, that's like 100x. There's what's nice about this community? They're active, man. There's a lot of potential here. There's 10x's and 100x's all in the market right now. I mean, it's just going to take that nice little pop. I'm waiting for XPX to pop right back over 1.5 because I know FOMO starts right around there. And, then we go towards that 5 mil, then 10 million. This is what happened to this project. They break them. You break 10 million, you shoot up to 30 million. Come back down to 10 million, shake everybody out, and then shoot right back up. But you got to grind to that damn 10 million, everybody. And I apologize. I know it's a family-friendly show for the most part, besides all the feet that's always mentioned in here from now on. And but I want you guys to see that you got to grind to that 10 million. You got to grind it out to that 10 million. You really do. Smart DeFi, if you're listening, let's grind to 10 million, everybody. The first project that breaks 10 million could bring a lot of hype to everything else as well. We're here. We're holding strong. Look, FEC token at 9. That's crazy discount prices, everybody. Everybody's being tested. Everybody's being tested right now. What is the next one, right? Let's see what's going on here on B&B while we're here. We're just having fun, everybody. We have Brian on. There's easy money on the table, man. There's easy money on the table. It's just sitting right there. But look, even the ones they're getting marketed by everybody, and they got to pull back. They even got the liquidity stuff from Binance, and they're still pulling back. People's hands just won't hold. They don't even know this thing gets listed. It'd be a wrap. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. We're waiting for new people to come in. I heard some people talking yesterday about taxes and stuff. That's a good sign. You guys let me know. Have you guys heard anybody talking about taxes around where you guys are from? Are people talking about getting that tax money? Have you heard anybody clapping after they opened the mail or anything like that? Like they got that, I haven't seen a crazy amount of it too much yet, right? We got B&B stuff trying to pop off. Bad coin. 29 million on this one. Look at how this thing just came out of nowhere. God. Look at this. What is this? Soul Quantum Void. What a name. What a name, everybody. Is the Lion King faces on here? Where are we at, everybody? Where am I at on Deck Screener? We got Lion King faces on these bots. What's going on? What is this? Lion King faces. Wonder what happened to the camera, man. That was ridiculous. Okay. So we got something here with this Soul Quantum something, 29 million popped off out of nowhere. And here goes that $10 million breakout. It goes up, comes back down, and then it just pumps forever. Just pumps forever. But if you notice their liquidity ratio to market cap, that's what helps them kind of do that. That's going to happen. Haven't heard much. You see, we need that to happen. We need, people going to use car lots and people saying, I've been looking at that Impala, So my brother always wanted to get. So I'm gonna get the new Impala. I'm like, bro, The new Impalas is not like what old Impalas used to be like. I don't know why you want to get that. People I know usually buy dumb stuff with and are broke the next month. Yep. Well, let's put that out there. So let's see if somebody reads that and doesn't do it. That'd be nice, right? So check this out. Look what I just bought. I just bought this, me and my baby mama. It's like, what did you just spend? You should have bought Dogecoin instead. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? $1,300 people live, man. You guys really showed up, man. I really appreciate it. I really do. You know, this brings a lot of more eyes to the stream, and you know, we're still live. We got the main account live. It's nice. You guys got something I want to check out? Check out my sweet 96 Civic, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. I remember my days back in the day. I had a little CRX with a, B18 in there. You have your little teenage, you could do that a little bit more, not get too much trouble. It's a little bit more strict now. Look at Simon's cat. This one we had high hopes for. And they went to Solana, and it's been, that's what scares me about that stuff. Is like, look at one day they were pumping, and then they went to Solana and they separated the pools, and it's just, that's crazy to see it at this price, everybody. I'm rolling in my 2000 Silverado 5.3. Let's go. I missed my truck, but when I got here to Vegas, it just didn't fit. It was a good truck for just, not being in the inner city, but here it just did not fit. It fit good in Arizona, but it didn't fit here. Can't believe we're seeing cat coin like this, man. That's wild. MSI, let's see where MSI is at. We'll pull up whatever, man. Monkey Soul Inu. I know, Meme Link is doing pretty good. $5 million market cap, holding pretty strong. It's been tough on this one. What is this, 5K market cap? What happened here? Let's see. I don't remember this happening. Okay, right here. I didn't even notice this. So here we go. Today made serious decision to put entire focus on Meme Link, and MSI will be no more. Out of respect to those still holding the bag, I will let you know in 24 hours. Let's see. Utilizing a simple Meme Link. Okay, 24 hours. I will be selling all my tokens to utilize it to Meme Link development. A simple meme like MSI is not nearly as exciting as a social media platform. Okay. I didn't even know this happened, actually, to be honest with you guys. I was still holding a little bit of this MSI. Not as much as when they first got hacked on the other one. That was crazy. The gem pad thing just took the blow right out of this thing. That's wild. That is wild, everybody. That's wild. I mean, that is cryptocurrency right there. I was holding more of the original one that was launched on Gempad, which was, a big loss. I have a little bit of the Meme Link from the pre-sale. But I'm surprised to see this actually happen. I think it could have just stood alive on its own. I would have just let it run. But then again, everybody has their own way of how they run stuff. I have mine. You got yours. This is MSI. There you go. There goes your answer for that one, Crypto Station. Nice and live right there. So I guess everything that's going to be going on is going to be over here on Meme Link, MK. Right here. which this chart looks really good. Yeah, I think, and I'm telling you, like for the gem pad MSI, I lost a good amount where it's like it kind of sucked. So like on the MSI Monkey So Inu, I didn't ape in like I did for the gem pad one or whatever, and that was gem pad that kind of took that whole blow. But that is cryptocurrency, everybody. You win, you lose. Sometimes you just don't even know. That's why, honestly, one thing I will say, being a builder myself in this space, it's nice that I know I can sleep now because my main holding is XPX and Bitcoin, and obviously the FEG token that comes associated with being a part of smart DeFi and everything like that. But those are, I know that's there all the time. This one's looking good. I think Meme Link has potential. That's the thing with those meme coins. It's like once it doesn't, the people are not screaming like they were when it was sending, it gets really hard. Gempad it still is a terrible one. I mean, man, it was over like 10 racks, bro. It was, I got in good because it was that pre-sale or whatever. I took a little bit of profits, but that Gempad little hack was, they did a nice little dance on that one. That's for sure. So we're excited to announce Meta Brawl is officially partnered with MK Meme Link, founded by the visionary Pablo Crow. I mean, this is a healthy looking chart right here. 989K market cap. It'll test you a couple times, but start to crawl right back up. And I know he's building on this right here. The MSI thing was like, how much could they build on it? Monkey So Inu, the Monkey Inu kind of had all the funding that went to it when it launched. It had, getting listed on all the big exchanges, all those big things that happened to it. So now that he's doing all of that funding going into Meme Link and not being stretched out so thin, it could be really good for those who are holding Meme Link. I'm holding a small amount of it, from when it first started. So, just a lot of times I'm waiting for something to just break over 10 mil and see how high it can go after that, right? Look at the initials around there, $10 million market cap, and then see the next one at 50, then 100. It could do that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this come out. Obviously, everything that's going on now with ticker trending and the projects that are being listed over there, he's bringing that over here to Meme Link and doing the buybacks over here on the MK chart. Okay, so there's still people listing on ticker trending. There's a lot of projects that likes to get listed on there. We're listed on there. I don't see people not wanting to get listed on ticker trending. I don't see that slowing down, especially if it keeps getting marketed. Like there's small projects on a daily basis that can get listed on there. It doesn't even cost that much to get listed on ticker trending. So we're definitely going to keep a lot. Let's see. Meme Link right here. Let's see what comes up right now. All right. Not too bad. It's there. I mean, we're here. We just had a mega space with him, actually, about Meme Link and about everything that's going on with it and ticker trending. And these are the buybacks going from what used to go into Monkey So Inu is now going into MK. So that idea and that revenue stream is still being used for a project. Pablo Crow is an ETH maxi. I think he will always do better on ETH. I think he tried his dance on Solana with Monkey So Inu, and it just didn't work out. I remember MK launched the same day as Trump token. Yeah, that's what kind of helped me get Trump token so good, was that I was in a space with him and we were laughing about it. And he was like, "You're not going to," and I got quiet. I don't know if everybody will remember that space. I just stopped talking. Well, everybody was still talking crap about the Trump coin and how it could be a potential that his account got hacked. I got straight to it. I didn't care. I'm like, whatever. I mean, the president's account being hacked and hacked for that long and nobody raising an alarm and it not being shut down or something is not likely. It's not likely. Maybe one of ours, but not the Trump one. That's too much power. So Meme Link right here, everybody. Meme Link. That's what's going on. No Monkey So Inu, no more crypto station. No more. No more MSI. Just MK. Just MK. Anything else you guys want me to check out? I mean, we're here. We're already hour 40 minutes. I mean, we got a nice stream. I apologize for the camera. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. The whole market's just making everything break or something like that. I guess that's what's going on. But if there's anything else you guys want me to check out while we're live, we got quite a bit of exposure. I'm willing to pull that up. Let's bring up Arrowbud. Toasty Sheep Nuts, what's in here? I'm still bullish on ITMT. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on with ITMT and see where they're at. I peeled a little bit off of that. I think I wasn't wrong for that. I still think it has potential to pump back up because, it has the liquidity ratios there for like Solana plays to pump up. It won't be hard for them. But I'm still bullish on this community. Like when you pull up to their TG, they're very active. The community is very, very active. Went up to 5 million, it's pulled all the way back. Constant activity. I haven't been in there in a while, so I'm not sure what's honestly going on with, what's the latest and greatest from them. But they're definitely have a very active community from what I see. Let's go to Arrowbud. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to Arrowbud. Let's check out everybody's play. I mean, this channel's here for all of you guys, and hopefully you guys can, share this stuff and get it out there. Because your guys' hard-earned money is invested in these projects. I want to make sure that you're getting the exposure and potentially new investors finding out about Arrowbud. But you got to meet me halfway. You got to share these links in the Discords. You got to share them in the Telegrams. You got to nudge people and get them inside of here. You got to make it happen. You have to. Crypto Castle. Yeah. The bears are coming. Sell everything. Hold. You got to hold. You have to hold. DCA really, or just chill for a little bit. Honestly, just chill for a little bit. The markets already have done this already. They're going to turn this thing right back around. Getting back over 10 million to ignite that FOMO once again for Arrowbud. And you guys have a very big community. I don't think it would be too hard for you guys to do, honestly. Excuse me. It would just be a little, getting a little rally going and essentially making that happen. But $10 million market cap is the same reason why, all of this fun stuff happened. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's, oh my God. People don't get it, man. You got to get tested. I don't want to consolidate this long XPX, but all we got to do is break past some certain market caps and they can't resist. And, we haven't got to break our $10 million market cap for the first time. When you break it your first time, oh my God, Saphir, Blazer, it just sends, man. The crypto station, the gains just look silly when it breaks that. And I want that for everybody that's holding XPX. And I want us to go even higher than that because when they break 10 million, they usually shoot up to 30, 40, and possibly even 100 mil. And that's where you really start to see some crazy, crazy gains and a lot of leverage for the communities. Price them out. We definitely got to price them out. We got some work to do. We got to price them out, man. Calling all Chads in XPX, calling all whales in Arrowbud, calling all FEG token gorillas, to support, these solid plays, to support your FEG token, $8.9 million market cap. So, nobody's being excluded from this. FEG token is a huge community, huge, and they got to experience this, right? We remember Crow and Knife, they were pulling up nonstop. I mean, I love how this community was pulling up nonstop. They have some falling out with each other and stuff. And that's what it showed that community is very important because, they have a very, very big community, super active, super loud. And if they're not all together, it starts to pull back and everybody has to feel it. No matter if you're listed on Gate.io, no matter if you're listed on Bitmart, no matter if you're listed on this, that, or the other, if the community is not pushing against the bears, it sucks. So, calling all gorillas to pull up for FEG token, calling all pioneers to pull up for, XPX and push on this like we are. We are true trailblazers. We've been doing this for a while. Over 74% staked. These are our floors. When BNB goes right back up, we automatically look like, gurus. We're just having some crazy pullbacks right now. I mean, crazy. I don't even like it, everybody. So, It's time to clean the pool. It's time to do some things you've been, pushing back because you're quote unquote too busy. This is a great time to, just get some things done. Take some pictures with the family. Take them to the lake. Go have a lunch or dinner or something. Go out on a date. Go rub somebody's feet or something like that. I don't know. You guys know what you guys like to do. Mess up my algorithm and stuff, right? But just don't stop doing what you're doing for these projects. If you got to take a break, take a break. But when you come back, still pull up, man. Go to these X accounts. We got Guerrilla Radio. We got active community members. We got Blunt House inside of the TG. So don't miss out, everybody. The markets are going to turn around. We will have our moment of glory. We're just going through these motions. And I think we have a little bit to go. I remember before, like Bitcoin ETF and all that stuff, we were talking about like, all-time highs around like April and stuff. We're going to see money. You have to be almost to hold to that and see what's going on. And we'll see the prices go right back up. We'll see them go right back up. Saphir take TK on a romantic getaway. Exactly. You see, whisper sweet nothings to TK and stuff. Talk to him in Viking and stuff. But definitely everybody's being tested. I might start asking for this gorilla suit and I might as well just start doing streams in gorilla suits. We're doing good, everybody. Just let these markets do what they got to do. I'm even going to take care of some stuff. I want you guys to take care of some stuff. We're still going to be doing our live streams. We're still going to be putting in work. Ollie's even out with his family and stuff like that. It's a perfect time. And even though he's out with his family and doing stuff with, his fam and nice little getaway or whatever, I mean, still cooking. I was writing stuff with Ollie this AM, getting ready for the Zach Humphrey space. And Marlone's there cooking some stuff up for the Zach Humphrey space. And, we're still doing our thing, even though, it's a nice little, like, appreciate the downtime, DCA. And, tell a friend to tell a friend, say, hey, want you to get some FEG token. It's on a discount. This project shot up super high before. Like, look at FEG token right now, $8.9 million market cap, everybody. It's crazy. People are seeing the prices that they wish they would have got in when something was flying straight up, and now they're here and they're being all shy about it. Don't worry. All these things have to do is push past a certain barrier, and all of that push is going to be worth the while. Like, this is ours right there, 1.5 million. I know for a fact when FEG token gets up here, 50 million, some people might think it's super far away in crypto. It really isn't. Up here, FEG token's got to climb up there. That's where FEG token's got to go. Right here. That's where we were at before. We were in this range. We are already consolidating for a while, everybody. Let's be honest. And then we had that happen. It is what it is. Now we're consolidating here. We got to get back up here and break past the freaking $50 million market cap. After we do the 50, where it gets more exciting? When we delete a zero, just like always. Just like always. That's a $100 million market cap. FEG token breaks this again, and everybody's going to be saying $1 billion gorilla, $1 billion this. FEG was around 50 million just a few months ago. We'll get back there. Absolutely. And when FEG token gets back there, every single SD project that is paired to FEG token will automatically go up. Do not fumble your Mali token. Do not fumble your Volcano token. Do not fumble your SD tokens. If you're a true SD believer, don't fumble your bags. Because even the gorilla itself, when it pops up and it goes up there again, it's going to drag everything else up with it, no matter what. All right. So very bullish on the gorilla, always bullish on the gorilla. That's why it's my privilege to do, Guerrilla Radio on the Fridays and keep people bullish, because I'm a true believer in this ecosystem. And I know that there's some magic that we haven't been able to tap into yet, that we haven't seen yet, everybody. There's some magic that we have not been able to not only tap into it, but even like enjoy it. And that's when the whole ecosystem rising up and BNB's rising up and FEG tokens breaking these market caps. You'll see that everything's going to pump. Everything will pump. And these are our floors right now. These are our floors right now, everybody. And I'm going to keep grinding for your Gorilla bags. I'm going to keep grinding for your XPX bags because I know that there's some magic that's right around the corner waiting for us that we're going to be glad that we did. We're not going to be able to get in a time machine 5 years from now and say, man, I wish I would have just did everything I could have to make sure that, Feg Token shot to the moon, or XPX shot to the moon, or Volcano shot to the moon, or Dice shot to the moon, right? Don't miss out, man. So let's enjoy the rest of this. The end of this weekend, right? It's the end of the weekend, and get ready to start our week. Let's see how we start the week tomorrow. Hopefully we start the week more bullish than what we are today as far as prices. But, we're not going anywhere, everybody. You're not going to delete your Telegram. You're not going to delete your X account and stop shilling XPX and stop shilling Feg Token or shilling Arrowbud. Come on. You're not going to delete your crypto wallets, right? So this is just some downtime that we have to go through and we have to face. But to say that we're going to leave the market and we're done with it and pack it up, we're going home. This is our home. This is our new home. It's cryptocurrency, everybody. So I really appreciate you guys pulling up for the stream. I mean, crazy numbers. So much love and respect for you guys. It's why I get to do what I get to do. The numbers really keep me motivated to, see more and more communities pulling up nonstop. Seeing a lot of new people coming up, having Brian from Paul Chain. This is really exciting for us. So we're going to keep doing this nonstop. Tap in inside of TGs. I got some link for you guys down below. Go to xpxpay.com as well. Order your guys' card. Pay some crypto bills if you guys want. Over 70 different cryptocurrencies. Stay engaged if you guys can handle this. But you're not going to delete none of these wallets and all this stuff. So if these markets are bothering you right now, take some time. Go rake the leaves. I know it's not fall, but I didn't have nothing else to say. Go do something outside. Go do something, go fix the fence that people keep sitting on, right? They've been on the fence so long that they put a little dip in the fence. Go fix the fence. Go do something for somebody else. Don't worry about it. The markets they're not going away, everybody. They're not going away. Until we see this, my quench will not be satisfied. I know this. This is our target, everybody, okay? So we'll get up there together. We grind together. We'll shine together. So let's keep doing that. We'll keep pulling up. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Almost 2 hours live. We got over 1,300 people live with us. I really appreciate it. That's why it's hard to say goodbye to you guys because it's so much fun what we get to do. But I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's get the week started tomorrow with some nice raids. Tuesday, we got the Zach Humphrey space, giving away a gold Visa card. And we're just going to keep shifting gears, going through the motions, everybody. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Perfect time to get in crypto, and where you don't have to avoid your friend because now the charts are down. You can get your friend in now, and you're going to look like, the next raid man because this is the floor for basically everything. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Saphir, Gorilla, United, all of the XPX pioneers that pull up nonstop, the Trailblazers, Blazer himself, Zach Attack. It's truly a privilege of mine to do this day in, day out with you guys. And we're going to keep doing this till we reach Valhalla together, everybody. So like, comment, subscribe. You guys can't do that. Continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later. Thank you guys so much. Much love and respect, everybody.